Hi everyone, welcome to this video. Today we're doing the Octopus. This is one of my favourite to do. I'm going to put the Shadow Man pendant in. I just got these off Temu. They're just called Shadow Man pendants, and it's just comes with on a necklace. And all I've done is used my pliers and just took the little bit off the end, and I'm going to set that in the top of the octopus's head, so it looks like the Shadow Man is trapped inside the octopus. And I'm going to fix that into the head just with UV resin, and then I'm going to do we're going to set that and then use the normal resin. So I'm going to set this first. So what I'm going to do is just put a blob into there, and the tricky bit is with this is getting it actually centered. So you want to, where on the actual mold you've got like a cross there, so you want to kind of get it, obviously get it the right way up as well, but then drop it in and kind of see if you can have a look and see underneath where the actual head is. It can be a bit of a giveaway with if you've kept that on, because that's in line, but I don't like that on, so just try and keep that into the center, and it looks kind of in the center. And then you just pop that under your UV lamp for a few seconds. You're just trying to, you just pop that in there and get that set. And then I do have these other ones as well, which are quite cool. It's like a fire hand, which is quite good. But I just like the Shadow Man one, because it looks like the man's inside the octopus's head, which is quite cool. I've mixed up, while that's setting under the lamp, I've already started mixing my craft resin up on 1:1 ratio. I've got this moss green mag powder and glow in the dark grass green powder as well. So I'm just going to put some of that into my powder and into my resin and set. Well, that's setting. Just see if we can get the desired effect that we want. I generally never really measure it. I just do it as pour it and see what colours we get. Just try not to introduce bubbles into your resin. Because you want it to look octopus-like. So that has done one side that way. That looks pretty good. And then I'm just going to turn it over, and then so we get the other side as well, because you want that pendant set properly in there. I'm just going to stir this. That's not really the colour that I want, so I'll just get a bit more of the green. I might put a tiny bit of black in actually as well, because that's more gold. It's not really very mossy. Looks more green. It looks more green, gold than green. So it's not really the colour that I'm looking for really. So I will just have a look at what other mica powders I've got. Okay. So I've just put a bit green in, and now I'm just going to put a bit of brown in. I want a tiny bit. I'll do a tiny bit of brown and then see how we go. I don't want it too dark. I just want to take that gold tinge off. That's a bit better. What I might do actually is, because this is a bit more, it's not very moss greeny, but what I might do is mix up a bit of brown as well and drizzle the brown in to that instead. Right, oh, as you can, if you can just see that, that's started to glow inside. These are glow in the dark as well, so that's got a little bit of glow in the dark tinge on that. That feels set good in there, so that's ready to go. So I'll just move the UV lamp out of the way, and I'm just going to mix up a bit of brown now, so I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so I've mixed up them now, and what I'm going to do as well is just blob some this alcohol yellow in as well to see what effect we get, because I like to experiment. I'm just gonna let that drizzle around, see what happens. And then, so I have mixed in a bit of black into this green, because it was just too green. So that's all nicely mixed, and I've done a mix of brown with a tiny bit of black in there as well. And all I'm going to do is just start pouring some green from the tentacle there. And then a bit brown. Just so we get different effects, and hopefully this yellow will do a bit of magic as well. We'll see what effect we get. Oh. Oh, try and get it actually in the mould though, instead of pouring it over the mould, which obviously would help if you get it in the mould instead. I'll just try and get different patterns with the resin if we can. Hopefully it'll work, but who knows, you can never tell with resin. Okay, so I'm just going to finish this off and then come back tomorrow for the reveal.